Excuse me, I was taking a drink of water. Yes.
Gotcha. All right, no worries, no worries. Again, my name is Joel. Let's see here. So let me pull up your file. While I try to pull it up, tell me what do you have going on with Hillview Avenue? What's got you looking into maybe selling it?
My husband passed away last October, and I would like to move back to Atlanta, where I have a lot of family and friends.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm truly sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So I help you. We'll figure out kind of what's the best situation for us and for you. And even if we don't do business, I always like to point you in the right direction, Miss Catherine. So let me ask you a couple of questions here. What sort of timeline is ideal for you to sell by? I mean, are we thinking maybe 90 days, 60 days?
Yeah, either one of those actually. Probably 90 days,
Okay.
because I have to find something in Atlanta.
Yeah, you're still trying to figure that out. Okay. What are you thinking? You thinking you're gonna buy? You're thinking you're gonna rent and maybe, simplify a little bit? What are your thoughts?
No, I'm going to buy,
Okay.
because renting is throwing your money down a hole, so to speak.
Yeah.
At any rate, um, yeah, I mean, I know most of my family lives in one section of Atlanta, so I'd probably look there, and maybe for a townhouse where I wouldn't have, I'm looking for a fenced-in yard because I have dogs. I
Okay.
have 3 golden doodles,
Oh, they're
and
beautiful.
they are smart and cute and sweet.
Yeah.
At any rate, I have to have a fenced-in backyard, and lots of condos don't have those, but a lot of townhomes do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably look for a townhome.
Makes sense. Okay. Is your family trying to help you out, in terms of the relocation process and stuff?
They will when I'm ready.
Okay. That makes sense. Gotcha. And in terms of the condition of the home, Miss Catherine, what can you tell me about it? Anything you want to share?
Uh, yeah, I told the other person I spoke to I do need to replace the back deck. It's the original one to the house, and it's just weathered. It's a 13 by 16. It's a nice little deck overlooking a very nice fenced yard with a storage shed that looks nice in the back. But the boards are weathered, and some of the screws are coming up, and whether I stay or go, it's going to have to be replaced. I mean, it's still safe to walk on, but it's not going to be for long. So
Understood.
that's going to be about 15 to 20,000.
Okay. You've gotten quotes already on it.
Yeah.
Okay. And have you looked into listing the home? Is there a reason maybe you did not list with an agent? Tell me more about that.
No, I haven't. I haven't listed the home because I didn't want people traipsing through. I was a realtor for almost 9 years, so you know, I know about that stuff,
Oh, wow. Okay.
and I don't want to go through that. So
Okay. Were you an agent in Virginia or back in Atlanta or somewhere else?
both,
Okay.
both.
Okay. Interesting. Gotcha. Are you still an agent or not really?
No,
No.
no.
Okay.
I'd have to re-exam, which I don't want to do.
Yeah. Well, it would be a good kind of hobby slash job, I would think, keep you busy. I don't know if you do anything else for work, but you
Uh,
sound you
you know,
sound you sound with energy and energetic, so I think you came back
you
to
know
say that.
what?
Yeah.
Uh, no, thank you. Um, Have you ever been a real estate agent per se?
No, I've always been on the home buying acquisition side. My wife got her license, but she hang it. She didn't quite enjoy it. I've always been
Yeah,
more
well,
on the off
I'm
market.
with your wife. Actually, some of it was fun,
Mm,
but some people insist that you take them in your car,
mm-hmm.
and I wanted them to just follow me
Mm,
because I don't want, not that I don't like little kids,
mm,
but I don't like little kids slobbering
mm-hmm.
ice cream down my neck or on my clothes or,
Yeah.
you know, I've had some, I've had some really interesting, funny, awful experiences with strangers in my car. So,
I can
no
see.
thanks.
I hear you. I hear you. Cool. All right. Well, I guess it sounds like the home, probably needs some updated and some work. I mean, it's livable, it's well taken care of, but you guys have been in it for, I'm seeing here, maybe 8 years. Does that sound about right?
Uh, almost 10, I believe.
Almost 10. Got it.
No, I think it's longer than that, actually.
Okay.
But at any rate, I'll have to look up my title. I'm
Okay.
not sure. But
Gotcha.
we've been here a while. It's
Okay.
a really nice neighborhood, and the house is not in that bad a shape. It just needs some paint on the interior and the deck. It's since I bought it, I've put a screen porch on the front, and that's wonderful because we live right across from a park and right down the hill from an elementary school and a church. So it's a very nice, quiet, walkable neighborhood.
Okay.
And it's a real mix of young couples and retirees. And, you know, I just walked out the door and saw a friend of a friend who just had her second baby and also has a toddler, and she and her husband were walking by the park, and it's a nice little neighborhood. It's right at the foot of a mountain, and if I look out my back window, I can see the whole, well, not the whole, but a big stretch of the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Are you sleeping?
No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm just listening. Gotcha. I mean, so it just
Sorry, I
seems.
didn't. I
What was that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I said I didn't mean to go on, but I did. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So, okay. I mean, between the deck and the home inside, would you say that about 40,000, 45,000 would make it showroom condition? Would that be a fair statement?
Yes.
Probably, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm just sharing with you kind of what I'm putting here.
Yeah. Because the screen porch does add value. And when I go on realtor.com or Zillow, they have told me that it should be priced about 260 or 265.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that. I think about 240.
Mm-hmm.
And so, considering the work, you'd be making out like a champ.
Mm-hmm. I understand. I mean, there's essentially, different ways to sell a house, right? And you
Yep.
know this from being an agent. We actually have three programs that we work through. I'm just running it through my system right now to see if we have that zip code available. Because the cash offer, and I'm not saying, Miss Catherine, that I'm not here to argue about values. I agree with everything that you're saying. It's just in this market with the interest rates, buyers are really picky, and so typically our numbers are coming in, kind of on the low side for a cash offer. But we also have what we call an equity protection sale, which I think can get you the 180 that you're looking for. It's just not as fast as 30 days, but it doesn't sound like you need you don't really need to sell in 30 days. You're okay with 90 days. It sounds like to me.
Right. I'm not in a rush.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'd like to give you kind of both options for you to think about. Um, if in fact, which I believe we're in alignment here, it would take about $45,000 to take care of the deck, to update the bathroom, the kitchens, to have it in showroom condition, the paint, because buyers are really picky in this interest rate market. The cash offer would be much lower than what you're looking for. We have to buy in that area about 70 to 75 cents on the dollar. And so I don't think, because you're not in a time rush, I don't think you need to take a low ball cash offer. Would you agree?
Right.
Yeah. And so we have an equity protection sale program. It's essentially an as is listing. It's as is, but you don't have to pay any agent fees. You don't have to fix anything. We still cover your closing costs and hours. It typically closes at around 45 to 60 business days. So right at your 90 day, your 90 calendar day mark. We schedule everything, in your time frame. The reason we're able to pay more with that is because we make our money from the buyers and we help them with the rehabs, meaning we help them with the contractors for the decking. We help them with the contractors to update it to their taste. And so, you being a real estate agent, you understand that typically a listing agent will have you sign a 6-month agreement, and they'll typically ask you to do the repairs, or they'll ask you for the updates or whatever comes out of the inspection report or the appraisal.
Right.
In our case, we just agree on a flat number, and we only do this with one per zip code because we don't want to flood the market with listings. But the reason typically it closes sooner than a listing is because you don't have to do the work, and we help the buyers have the vision of making it their own. A lot of houses just sit and don't sell because the wife doesn't like the color of the cabinets or the flooring, or they get overwhelmed with the amount of work to make it perfect for them. And so we help them with that, not just, quote unquote, show them the home. We partner up with our contractor and our financing people so that you can sell as is in a very, very adequate timeline. It's typically 90 days is kind of what we're seeing in the market. And you don't have to pay any agent fees or fix anything, and we don't have to lowball you because we're not looking to make money from you. We make our share from the buyers. And so I think that's probably the way to go. I think 180 is a bit tight, but I believe it's doable based on what I'm seeing here. And that would be the only option that would help us, help you sell as is, not worry about the home. You can focus on, your relocation process. We can even do like a short lease back for you if you need the funds to move. Are you needing the funds to actually move, or would you be able to move without the funds of the sale?
I'm not real sure at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, because
Maybe.
moving is kind of expensive, and so what we do is we typically offer to do a quick lease back, like a 7 day or 10 day lease
Right.
back, and the day of closing, you get most of the funds. About 5,000 or 10,000 gets held back as a security deposit in the title company. But that way, you can get your money, you can you pay for the moving truck, do whatever you have to do to move on. And so I think that, I mean, if you're filling out probably 10 forms online, you'll get different types of scenarios. But I always tell my sellers, just be careful, because just because we put $1 million on a piece of paper doesn't mean that it will actually close.
Right.
And so we focus on just being efficient and getting you closed and make it easy and make it a good experience. We have over 100 reviews from sellers that have worked with us all
That's
across the
great.
nation. So we're very transparent. And in this market, just what we're seeing, because we flip houses, right? So we buy houses as well. Kind of, your scenario fits more for the equity, but a typical wholesale cash offer, we're having to buy at 70 cents on the dollar. That seller typically needs to be out within 30 days. They have some sort of life situation that they need the money sooner rather than later. And so we have houses that are just sitting, right, as well. And what we're seeing is that buyers are just picky. But with this program, we're able to overcome that objection. And you don't have to put any extra capital or energy into the sale, if that makes sense. Yeah. So
It does.
yeah, I mean that would be my suggested route. Again, I don't think that a low ball cash offer makes sense for you. I think 180 is kind of tight, but I think it's doable. I'd like to get you what you're looking to get for it.
I said 183.
183, huh? Well, I mean, I
183.
well, I mean, I think 180 is pushing it, but I think we can make it work. 183, I don't know. I don't want to have to negotiate with you. I think that'll be a hard negotiation. That'd be tough. You sound like a tough cookie.
I was a realtor, remember?
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
And before that, I spent 25 years in the cosmetic industry, calling on department stores like Saks and Neiman Marcus, and they've got mean buyers. So I had to be back at them.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine.
No, you can't.
I can only imagine those times.
The women were always meaner than the men.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Wow, different times, huh? Things have changed.
Well, no, I just, whatever.
I hear you. I mean, it must be exciting for you to be closer to family, right? Moving back to Atlanta, and are you there by yourself, or you got any kids or any friends, or not really?
Oh, I have friends, yeah, and I have a niece. In fact, she just left, and I have a couple of cousins here.
Okay.
But the ones that I'm really close to are in Atlanta. I mean, I'm close to my niece here, but anyway, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, you tell me. My recommended route is the equity protection sale. Let me text you.
All right. Is that the same as the equity protection plan?
Where are you getting that from? I mean, we just call it equity protection program sale. I guess so. Let's see here. Because the idea is just to help you sell, and not take a low ball cash offer. Sell as is.
Yeah, I don't really understand that, but I mean, I know you've explained it, but I'm gonna have to go back and look it over.
Yeah, I mean, so we agree on 180. So let me kind of make it just simple for you. The paperwork will
183.
All right.
183.
Let's do 183, but you pay your closing costs and title policy. You want to do that?
No.
I'll get you. I'll get you the 183. You just got to take care of that.
No. Nice try, though.
Can't blame me. Cannot blame me for trying.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, can't blame me for trying.
Where are you? Where are you physically? I know I asked you before, but
yeah. So our main office is in Houston, but we have field agents all across the markets that we market in. So we have different,
so
brands.
Where are you?
In Houston, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost killed myself in Houston one time.
Did you?
Totaled a brand new brand new rental car.
Oh.
But anyway,
Oh, wow.
long ago, well, I called on accounts there, Neiman's and Saks, and I can't remember Sanger Harris or somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I was in rush hour, and I was in a brand new rental car, and I was on my way to the airport, and I changed lanes, and I didn't see the guy behind me. He was in my blind spot, and it was no fun. Anyway, here I am.
Yeah, the traffic in Houston is intense.
The traffic in Atlanta is as well.
Yeah.
But yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Houston, well, Dallas is no picnic either, but Miami's no picnic. I traveled all those places, Scottsdale, whatever.
Wow.
And the Lord kept me safe.
Yeah.
Because I have no other explanation. Sorry.
No worries. No worries.
Go ahead.
I'm enjoying the conversation. I mean, so the program is we pay all the closing costs, we pay all the closing fees. You're only responsible for any mortgages or taxes or liens that may be against the property until the date of closing. If you have a survey, we'll take that survey and try to get it approved. If it cannot get approved, we will get a new survey. That would come out of closing, so you don't have to be out of pocket out of those costs. We cover the normal closing costs, and you can sell as is. Now, let me ask you, in terms of title, did you get like a probated will, or do we have to do some title work for the title?
No, the title was in my name from the beginning.
Okay.
And still is.
Okay. Because sometimes, when we have folks that have spouses, partners that pass away, we have another process that we do to help them with the title without the probate. So obviously.
No, I think the title should be very clear. In fact, I'm pretty certain it is.
Okay. Yeah, and so you don't have to pay. You get the 180 minus if you have any taxes, any liens, any mortgages, or if we need to order a survey. I don't.
183.
I'll do the 183. You just got to take care of the closing costs. I mean.
No deal. No deal.
I definitely don't want to pull you along and then, not have a good experience. So I'd rather.
No.
I'd rather.
I'm just going to ask you something, and now it has flown out of my little brain. How much do you pay? Do I pay for the equity protection plan?
You don't pay anything. We take our cut from the buyer at the sale because we help them with the financing and the contracting. So there's no fee. Yeah.
All right. But it can be very small, right? I mean, it's not a big deal.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to learn here.
No, that's fine. Yeah, so instead of you like agreeing to pay a certain percentage or a certain commission, you're agreeing to selling the home for the 180 and not paying the closing costs and not doing any work. So
okay. And so how much is the commission?
There's no commission, right? There's no.
Oh, okay. That's part of the fee. Okay.
Yeah, there's no commission.
Okay,
We end up instead of
got
lowballing you the 130 that a typical, wholesale home buyer would be offering, because they need to buy, or we need to buy when we're buying cash. We're buying at 70 cents minus any work. We're essentially agreeing on a number, and then bringing the buyer, helping them. If they say, I don't like the kitchen, well, we'll do the kitchen for you. I don't like the paint. Well, we'll do it. We'll work with you. And
right, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's how we can offer you more.
183.
I'm just going by the spreadsheet here, and every time I put that 183, it says have her pay the closing costs, and I'm like, Jesus, I'm getting negotiated on both sides.
Aren't you? Aren't you glad you weren't one of my husbands?
That's funny.
That's something to celebrate
Yeah.
right there for you. Oh,
Yes,
my.
ma'am.
Well, okay. Well, I need to mull the. And if you want to call me back tomorrow, Trey.
Let's see. So, what sure. That's fine. What you want to do is just I texted you the link. Let me text you my direct cell phone
Okay.
line so you have it. This is Joelle. So let me just text you
Oh,
my.
I called you Trey. I'm sorry.
No worries. You're probably talking with like 5 different people, but it's fine.
Are you
Nice.
kidding me?
What's that?
I have had calls from, and I'm not kidding, at least 45 lenders and realtors in the last couple of weeks.
Oh wow.
I started looking at doing something last February, and I just didn't get. It was just too soon. So I've been doing this for the last couple of weeks. I'm about over it. I think I'll just move to the park across the street and live in a tent and go down the sliding board every morning. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just
Anyway.
you filled out stuff back in the day, and people are just like following up and following up. Gotcha.
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, and I also think about my parents' day and probably your grandparents' day who made deals on shaking a hand, you know? Mm-hmm. We'll shake hands on it. We'll shake on it. So it's a little more complicated than that, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you'll call me back tomorrow. I'm not going to call you Trey anymore.
That's fine. What time works for you? I mean, I can slot it in. Otherwise, calls come in and
Yeah, I know. Around noon, that would be fine.
Around noon, let me see.
That'll give you a little time because aren't you 2 hours behind me or just one? 2. I think you're 2.
No, Central. We're just one. Central. We're just 1 hour.
Oh, I can't believe I don't remember that after all the time I spent in Texas.
No worries. No worries.
That wreck probably wrecked my brain. So.
or just going down the slide on the park up front. One of the two.
Right. Well, when I traveled there, I used to date a guy who was the son of a physician, and when I had my wreck, I called him first thing, and he called his father, and his father said, "Well, you've just got to make sure she doesn't have a concussion. Is she acting silly?" And the guy said, "How do I know? How do I know? She's always silly." So anyway, that's all.
You sound like a party. Well, I put it on my calendar. You should get some reminders and stuff. But it is my cell phone, so you can text me or call me if you got any questions. And I texted you
Great.
Our website, our reviews, and my direct cell phone, so you can kind of mull over it, as you say.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate your time.
Yes, ma'am. Talk to you soon.
Have a wonderful rest of the day.
You too, Miss Catherine. It was nice talking with you.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So that deal right there should be about a 15K margin, accounting for all the fees and stuff. So yeah, why not? Why not? The cool thing is that lead came in through a pre-qualified live transfer, right? I didn't have to ask her what like I still do, right? Like I still do, but the AI wears them out, right? So like by the time they come to us, they're already pre-qualified. You know that it's somebody that meets your gate criteria. So hopefully this serves as inspiration. I'll touch base with her tomorrow and hopefully get that signed contract. Again, shameless plug. Please like and subscribe to the channel, trying to grow it, and check out our Wi-Fi Flips University for networking and free training. We'd love to see you there and help you grow your virtual real estate innovations business. Peace.